This is The Bottom Line. The Bottom Line on 938 Live.
Thanks for joining us on The Bottom Line. The Urban Redevelopment Authority has just released its final property data for the first quarter. Joining us on the line is Alice Tan, Head of Consultancy and Research at Knight Frank. And she's here to give us her analysis. Good morning, Alice.
Good morning.
Now, Alice, prices for private residential properties continue to fall for a second straight quarter. Going forward, will the fall in prices, you think, be broad-based or area-specific?
The current property cooling measures and the total debt servicing ratio framework has continued to impact buying sentiment of private homes here in Singapore. So going forward, I see that the private home prices could fall across the board, at least for the next 2 quarters, if the current policies continue to remain in place and buyers could continue to hold back for the time being.
Now, prices... Go on. It's fine, Alice. Go ahead.
Okay. And looking at the 3 main market segments, the area that could be more affected could be the high-end segment in the core central region, because this market segment has been seeing very little transaction activity, with volume at its lowest levels for the past quarter. So developers and homeowners could be more open to adjust their prices to sell their property going forward.
Okay, now prices of landed homes fell for the second consecutive quarter. Is this the time for investors to look at this segment, Alice?
The current TDSR ruling and the cooling measures, continue to affect, home buyers' appetite for higher price quantum landed homes. So coupled with the threat of rising interest rates, prices for landed homes could moderate further this year. So investors can start hunting for value buys of landed homes, as the general market sentiment now turns increasingly cautious, and existing owners could be now more willing to set realistic prices in order to sell their properties.
Overall, what is your outlook for private home prices this year?
Prices are likely to moderate further, at least for the next 2 quarters. So looking at island-wide, all private residential home prices, we could see about 3 to 5% price decline on a year-on-year basis by end of this year.
Now, Alice, a large supply of new homes will be coming online in the next few years. How will this affect private home demand?
With more upcoming completed supply of private homes, home buyers are presented with various options to choose from. So this could impact on the sentiment and buying volume. So looking forward, developers could be looking at adjusting their prices in order to boost sales performance.
Now, if not in Singapore, where do you think property investors should spend their money?
As property investors are looking for alternatives to rental yields, we can see that in recent months, more investors are looking at London market, because of the strong British pound currency, the stable and mature economy in UK, as well as the growing optimism of the property market in London. Apart from this city, some other investors are also looking at other Asian cities, such as in Iskandar, Malaysia, and more recently, they're also looking at Bangkok, Manila, and even Tokyo.
Now, thank you very much, Alice. Alice Tan, Head of Consultancy and Research at Knight Frank, joining us on The Bottom Line this morning.